And moving on to some news from Somalia, where a tragic incident unfolded after a Ugandan military helicopter crashed in the capital of Mogadishu. The Ugandan chopper turned into a ball of fire upon crashing, sending out huge plumes of thick black smoke into the air. The chopper was reportedly carrying munitions, which detonated due to the crash impact at the Aden International Airport. The Mi-24 helicopter crash killed 5 Ugandan soldiers out of 8 people on board. The Ugandan military said that the pilot, co-pilot and flight engineer survived, but sustained serious injuries and severe burns. The incident caused significant damage to nearby structures.
Welcome to Stand Up Africa, where we break down real stories, real news, and real voices from across the continent. If you care about Africa's future, want to stay informed, and hear what mainstream media often misses, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button and join a growing community that stands up for truth, context, and African perspective. Disclaimer: the content on this channel is for informational and educational use only. We use credible public sources and verified facts to bring you context and clarity. Stand Up Africa does not promote hate, misinformation, or political bias. Our mission is to keep you informed, responsibly and respectfully.
Hello and welcome back to our channel, where we bring you all the breaking news around the world. In today's news, we are coming to you from Mogadishu, Somalia, where a Ugandan military helicopter has crashed at the Mogadishu airport. The chopper burst into flames immediately after it crashed, emitting huge plumes of thick black smoke into the air. Also, while you're at it, give the video a like to help us grow. But without further ado, let's get straight into today's news. And now we have an update on this story. We now know how many people were on board this military aircraft and how many people have survived. This is the burnt wreckage of the helicopter that was seen at the airport. This is live footage showing the aftermath of the helicopter crash at the airport. Both of them are badly burnt and one of them has their legs bandaged. This is live footage of the Ugandan military helicopter that crashed at Mogadishu airport. The Ugandan military has confirmed that 5 people died in the crash. This video shows the moment when the Ugandan military helicopter crashed at Mogadishu airport. The helicopter was part of a peacekeeping mission in Somalia. It was not immediately clear where the helicopter was coming from or where it was headed when it crashed. But what we do know is that the helicopter caught fire after the crash. The helicopter is believed to have been carrying soldiers. It is not clear how many people were on board the helicopter. The helicopter crashed at Mogadishu airport, which is located in the capital of Somalia. Mogadishu is a city of about 2 million people. It is the largest city in Somalia, and it is the country's economic and political center. In a statement released on Sunday, the Uganda People's Defense Forces said that the helicopter was part of the African Union peacekeeping mission in Somalia. Here is what some of the people had to say. We would really appreciate it if you could do that. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss any of our breaking news videos. Thank you very much for watching, and we hope to see you again soon. One person wrote, "My sincere condolences to the family and friends of the fallen heroes and heroines. May the Almighty God grant you the strength and courage to go through this trying moment. I wish the injured a quick recovery." Another person wrote, "We are deeply saddened by the loss of life and the injury caused by the helicopter crash. Our thoughts and prayers are with the affected families, and we hope for a swift recovery for those injured." A third person wrote, "Uganda has lost 5 of her best and brightest in Somalia. We mourn the 5 gallant soldiers who perished in the Mi-24 helicopter crash in Mogadishu. May their souls rest in eternal peace." The statement reads in part, "The UPDF plane crashed at around 1,300 hours East Africa time on Sunday while attempting to land at Mogadishu airport." The statement added that the deceased included 4 male soldiers and 1 female soldier. Their bodies have been taken to the hospital mortuary. A board of inquiry has been set up to investigate the accident. The Ugandan military has not yet released the names of the deceased soldiers. The helicopter was part of a peacekeeping mission in Somalia. It was not immediately clear where the helicopter was coming from or where it was headed when it crashed. But what we do know is that the helicopter caught fire after the crash. The helicopter is believed to have been carrying soldiers. It is not clear how many people were on board the helicopter. The helicopter crashed at Mogadishu Airport, which is located in the capital of Somalia. Mogadishu is a city of about 2 million people. It is the largest city in Somalia, and it is the country's economic and political center. It was reported that both pilots managed to survive the crash, but sustained serious injuries. In the photo, you can see one of them being carried away on a stretcher. He is fully conscious, and he is being assisted by 2 men in uniform. It is not clear who these men are, but they could be medical personnel or airport staff. The second pilot was also injured, but he did not make it. He was pronounced dead on arrival at the hospital. First responders are seen inspecting the wreckage. You can see the burnt remains of the helicopter lying on the tarmac. First responders are trying to determine the cause of the crash. They are also looking for survivors. People are seen walking past the wreckage. Some people are taking photos with their phones, while others are just looking around. This is a busy airport, so it's not surprising that people are still walking around. The helicopter was involved in a peacekeeping mission, so it's possible that some of the people walking around are soldiers. The airport is located in Mogadishu, the capital of Somalia. Mogadishu is a city of about 2 million people. It's the largest city in Somalia, and it's also the country's economic and political center. Mogadishu International Airport is the main airport in Somalia. It serves as the headquarters of the Somali Airlines, the country's flag carrier. In the first photo, you can see the burnt remains of the helicopter lying on the tarmac. Thick black smoke is seen billowing from the wreckage. This was the aftermath of the explosion. As you can see in the second photo, rescuers are trying to put out the fire using foam. Here they are using foam to try and extinguish the fire as they wait for other firefighters to arrive at the scene. The third photo shows a firefighter approaching the burning helicopter with a fire extinguisher. Here he is trying to put out the fire, but unfortunately, it's already too late. The fourth photo shows a close-up of the burning wreckage. You can see the charred remains of the helicopter lying on its side. The fifth photo shows firefighters spraying water on the burning helicopter. The firefighters are working hard to put out the fire, but the helicopter is already destroyed. This is truly a sad day for the country of Uganda. And before we continue with this breaking news, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below to get more daily news. This is what happened. A military helicopter carrying 8 people crashed on landing at Mogadishu Airport in Somalia. It was not immediately clear whether the helicopter was coming from another country or if it was heading there, because it was part of a peacekeeping mission. But what we do know is that the helicopter belongs to the Ugandan military. An investigation will be launched to determine what exactly caused this fatal accident. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the families and friends of the deceased during this difficult time. May the souls of the departed rest in peace. According to a statement released by the Ugandan military, 2 pilots and 6 soldiers were on board the ill-fated chopper. Unfortunately, 5 people lost their lives in the crash. However, the army says the pilot and the co-pilot managed to survive, but sustained serious injuries and were rushed to the hospital. The Uganda People's Defense Forces released a statement which read in part, "The UPDF plane crashed at around 1,300 hours East Africa time on Sunday while attempting to land at Mogadishu Airport." They further revealed that the deceased included 4 male soldiers and 1 female soldier. Their bodies have been taken to the hospital mortuary. The cause of the crash is yet to be established. A board of inquiry has been set up to investigate the accident. We also understand that the deceased soldiers were part of the contingent serving under the African Union Transition Mission in Somalia, ATMIS. Here are some of the images that have come out since this incident happened. And here is the latest footage that we have coming to you from Somalia right now. And here is a photo of the survivors being carried away from the scene on stretchers. Here is another video coming to you from Mogadishu, Somalia. And here is the latest update coming to you from Somalia. And here is another video coming to you from Mogadishu, Somalia. Many people have been sending their condolences to the family and friends of the deceased. That is all for today's breaking news. If you want to see more videos like this, then make sure to like and share this video.
That's the latest on this developing story. Thank you for staying with us here on Stand Up Africa. We'll continue to follow the updates and bring you verified information as it unfolds. For more news that matters to Africa and stories that speak for us, make sure to subscribe, share, and stay informed. Until next time, stay safe and stay aware.